Hi guys, good morning. Welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I'm with my daughter today. She's not feeling well. She's been sick for the past 3 days. It started with a flu-like symptoms, just very mild fever, cough and colds. But then yesterday, she was complaining that she couldn't eat because of ulcers in her mouth. And then I also noticed that she has some small blisters on her hands and feet. So it looks like she's having hand, foot, mouth disease. So I told her not to go to school, maybe today and a few more days while she recovers, because this is very contagious, just to avoid other kids from getting infected as well. It's good that I'm in the afternoon shift. I'll be able to take care of her. And I'll be discussing with you more about hand, foot, mouth disease later on. Please keep on watching. Say hi.
Hi.
Lesions, oral ulcers, where are they?
Here, don't enter my gums.
Your gums and tongue, can I see? Show them. Oh, there's a big one here. One up there. See, and on this side too?
Yeah.
And the tongue. See, she has lesions on the hands. And there. The other hand. Other hand. Show you blisters on the feet. She has also some lesions, tiny blisters on both of her feet. There.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Come on, eat the soup.
7 to 3. Ano ba yun?
Good girl. Can I have tissue, please, Lola? Okay.
Dahan lang, dahan na.
Are we? Wipe it.
Empty.
Okay. Slowly. Okay. Good tongue. Good tongue. I'm here now at the clinic, guys, and as promised, I'm gonna give you a short discussion about hand, foot, mouth disease. I prepared some questions here, and let's go on with the first one. What causes hand, foot, mouth disease? This disease is caused by a virus, Coxsackie virus being the most common. If you are infected with this, it can reside in your buccal mucosa, in the nose, in the throat, and it is present in the saliva, in the sputum, or mucous secretions from the nose, and it can also stay in the blisters of the lesions in the hands and feet. You can also find them in the feces or in the stools. You can get the infection when you are in close contact with someone with the disease, like if you're hugging and kissing them, or when they sneeze or cough at you, or when you touch a diaper that is infected with the virus. You can also get the infection when you are touching objects that are contaminated with the virus, like the toys, surfaces of tables and chairs. That's why this infection is very common in play areas, in daycare centers, in schools, and sometimes in outdoor parks. For the next question, what are the symptoms of hand, foot, mouth disease? Usually start as a flu-like symptoms like a mild fever, cough and colds, throat pain, and then after a few days you will note some oral ulcers in the gum area, in the tongue, or inside the cheeks, and then red rashes or blisters on the palms and soles. Some kids, they also develop this blister-like lesions on their buttocks. For the third question, is hand, foot, mouth disease the same as foot and mouth disease? They are totally different, guys. Hand, foot, mouth disease is an infection for humans only, and we can transmit it or infect other humans only. We cannot transfer hand, foot, mouth disease to animals. Foot and mouth disease are only present in swine, sheep, and cattle, and we don't harbor this infection. Again, hand, foot, mouth disease is not transmitted to or from pets or other animals. So we cannot get it from eating animal meats, okay? For the fourth question, can adults acquire the virus as well? Yes. Bigger kids and adults can have the infection, but very seldom present the symptoms. They can be carriers, meaning they can have the virus, they can spread it to other people, but very uncommon for them to have these ulcers and blister rashes, unlike kids that are younger than 5 years old. For the last question, how is it being managed? Hand, foot, mouth disease is a very mild infection, guys. We don't have any specific treatment for that. There is no vaccine available yet for hand, foot, mouth disease. We only treat the fever and of course the pain for the oral ulcers, because the problem with that, when there is pain, the kids couldn't eat, they couldn't drink, so it can lead to dehydration and weakness. We treat that. We have to make sure that they are pain-free. We can give them ibuprofen or Panadol for the pain, and we can also give oral gels, topical anesthetic gels like the tea gel that I used with my daughter, so that they can drink, they can eat. Of course, you can always teach them to wash their hands properly, disinfect all the surfaces, and make sure that they are quarantined. Let them stay at home while they are recovering. The disease usually stays for 7 to 10 days after that, and then you can let them go back to their usual activity already. You can prepare soft foods that don't require that much chewing so that they can tolerate it. Avoid giving acidic foods, beverages like citrus fruits or juices. Avoid also giving very salty and spicy foods. It's important to teach our kids good hygiene, like proper hand washing, so that they can minimize the spread of the disease or getting the infection as well. That ends this video, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please visit Mommy HFMD for more health vlogs. Stay healthy and may God bless you all. Bye bye.